Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So let's get it popping. Let's get it cracking, locking. How y'all doing tonight on this Sunday? I know it's late, but it's all good, right? It's all good. It's all cracking, locking. It's all popping. You know what I'm saying, my peeps, my peoples? We in the building, baby. I just gotta make sure this sound is like it's supposed to be. We're gonna be talking about Real Housewives of Potomac, season 4, episode 6. It's going down like OMG. Like it's crazy. Like the shade is real. Karen and Gizelle just throwing the shade at each other like it ain't nobody's business. I'm just like, word? That's how we gonna do it? When when Karen ever said that alligator is old as Michael, I was just like, come on. Why you saying all that much? Like that's crazy. Like it's supposed to be. I was just like, yo, that is really crazy. She said the alligator is old as Michael, and she understands why Gizelle is so tough because she had to grow up wrestling, alligators. I was like, They both were shading each other like it was nobody's business, but I was just like, Candiace and Ashley, they're supposed to be friends. It seems like they ain't no friends in sight. Like they were never friends. I'm like, what's going on with that situation? They ain't never friends. They was never friends at all. So let's get it popping. Let's get it cracking locking. Let's see what's happening. Real Housewives up Atomic. It's going down. Right here we see Karen. We see Gizelle. They hug each other and everything looks all good. Everything looks all dandy and shit like that. But I guess it really ain't because they gonna go in at it. I'm just like, damn. And Karen she was being rude to Giselle's, ex-boyfriend Steve. I was just like, okay, that's how we gonna do it, Karen. Karen, that's how we gonna do it. Karen, we gonna go down like that. Hey, Punka Beats, what's up? The Beat Man's in the house. Puka Beats. Check out Puka Beats. I'm telling you, check him out. He makes some good beats, some good music, and he has a good personality straight up and down. Check out his channel. So let's get into it. So all the ladies are getting ready. They getting ready to go. Basically, separate trips. It's like they can't even go on a trip together. They got to go separately. And I was like, damn, Gizelle is choosing Candiace to come with her because Candiace knows about campaign. Candiace knows how to behave in front of the mayor. And they do have a black mayor in New Orleans. She's a beautiful black woman. I was like, yay. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it was pretty good. It's all good. So we have that situation. So they just chilling or whatever. They're getting ready to go. I was just like, okay, that's how we gonna do it. Giselle. And you got Karen. She's in a limo and she's talking a little bit ish about the situation between Candiace and the situation between Ashley, but she's really talking about Candiace, and Candiace kind of upset with Ashley, and she's feeling like she wants to know what's going on with the situation because she knew something went down the night before. And also Karen is in a limo. She's in a limo chilling with Robyn, and she's with Monique, and they chilling or whatever. And so then Monique is just like, yeah, Ashley needs to chill out. Not Ashley needs to chill out, but Candiace needs to chill out. She needs to relax. And then you have none other than Robyn was like, yo, we need to just help Candiace with what her mother did to her, because the way her mother raised her as to be an adult, it ain't good. So we need to help her become more mature, and she's not mentally mature. I was like, oh shit, Robyn is throwing shots at Candiace saying that she's not mentally mature. Well, we can kind of see that she's not mentally mature just because how her mother's on her, and her mother told her when she was a little girl at the breakfast table that you got bipolar. I was like, yeah, what kind of mother does that? Especially her mom is a licensed therapist. It's like, why would you say her mother is as a real piece of work? She would never be my therapist, and I just hate to say that. And basically, Monique is like, I feel bad because even though Ashley was, saying shit about me last season when I was drinking and blasting the third, but the way that Candiace is going about, talking about Ashley, about like she don't really want to have a baby because if she did, she wouldn't have been doing all that damn drinking that she was doing. Yeah, she's having a good time. I mean, like they're so catty. It's just ridiculous how catty they are. So, and Monique is agreeing with she agrees that Candiace is wrong, and and Karen is sitting there. She's talking about Giselle's been stirring the pot. Karen's been stirring the pot too as well, and she gonna stir the pot later on. And Karen just looking at the way she look, and she gets close, and they start gossiping about Candiace's situation, how bad her mother is. You got Robyn over here was like, yo, just something mentally wrong with her. She might be married, she might got a house, she might pay bills, but she's not mentally there. She's not mentally an adult. I was just like, oh shit. Oh, we throwing shots, baby. And so we got Candiace and, Gizelle chilling. They're basically going to meet the mayor and meet Candiace's father and meet the lady of Duke Chase restaurant or whatever. It's supposed to be a really fancy restaurant, and they've been going at it for years, and they've been helping people with the civil rights movement, African Americans, and they help with FEMA. They help with when New Orleans went under the water. It was just like, damn. But it's good to know. All right, it's all good. Polka Beats in the building. Peep Squad's in the building, baby. So, but I don't know if, not Candiace, but if Gizelle is actually being so friendly. It seems like she's trying to guide Candiace and trying to be so friendly to Candiace and trying to be on Candiace's side and basically try to show her a different part of, life or whatever. But it just seems like, is she just trying to be Candiace's friend because Candiace is, Karen's ace boon coon? Is that the thing she's trying to do? Is she trying to lure Candiace on her side? So, Karen won't really have no friends other than Monique, and Monique is pregnant. When you're pregnant and you're on reality TV, kind of like counted out because you can't really get into the drama. If anybody get into drama with you, they look bad because you're pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So they're on their way. And plus, Gizelle gave her a compliment. She said, she felt like Candiace was the most decent one to take to meet the mayor and shit. I was just like, oh no. And then we got Ashley. She goes to see the spiritual reader, the spiritual advisor. They got the Florida water on deck. They got the oils. They got everything. She's about to get a reading. And basically, she's going to have some problems. There's some problems coming up. She's going to have some drama, whatever, but she's going to have a baby and she's going to get pregnant. And it's all in her. Like, she's putting too much pressure on it. And then she tells the doctor, I separated from Mike. Me and Michael broke up for a while. I had a miscarriage. And the spiritual advisor was like, listen, a kid is supposed to be a kid to make you guys happy, not a kid that's supposed to glue your relationship together. So it is what it is with that situation. I was like, hey. So, but we already know that, Ashley's going to get pregnant. She's pregnant now. So congratulations to her. But, he was right. She's about to be pregnant. And she's about to be. So this is Candiace with, our former president, chilling. And then we have our girl Gizelle. She's with, our former president too as well, chilling. So Candiace has been, she's about her business. And she's a smart, intelligent young girl too as well. It's just that she's not mature in the fashion of, like, her mother didn't let her grow to a full potential adult or let her be a young adult or actually take care of things herself. Her mother was always there to take care of everything, basically treat her like a princess, make her live in this make-believe world, which is not really, real at all. So we get to meet the owners of Duka Chase restaurant, and she makes the best jambalaya in the world. And this restaurant has supported so many people in the African American community and everything like that. And this lady is kind of like a legend in New Orleans, And she's been around Gizelle's family, and she knows her great grandmother and everything like that. So, you got some OGs. So maybe they're really eating well and taking care of themselves because they're living to be older, and they live to be older. And then it was funny when Gizelle shaded Karen, talking about, we're going to my father's 80th birthday, but Karen had 2 80th birthdays. I was like, Gizelle, why you shade Karen like that? Why you shade her? They are so petty. They are petty city, baby. And here's the mayor of New Orleans, baby. She's an African American black woman. And then we got the other ladies. We have, Monique, Karen, and Robyn. They're sitting over there feeding alligators and shit like that. I was like, okay, I'm good. I don't want to see no alligators. They belong in the swamp where they belong. I don't belong there. I'm sorry. That field trip is done. And so we got the ladies getting ready to go to, Gizelle's father's party and everything like that. Hey, Patrice, how you doing? It's good to see you. I'm glad to see you. Glad you came through. Much love. I appreciate that. Peep Squad's in the building, baby. These ladies are so petty that is just funny, but they all actually look nice. Like, even Robyn's dressed nice. Like, that outfit really fit her. And even, Ashley, her outfit looks nice. They all look nice. They all really look nice going to, Gizelle's father's, birthday party. They're about to get, and that food looks so good too as well. And so then we have Ashley. She's in a limo and she apologizes, to Monique. Basically, Monique, I'm sorry for what I did to you. I'm sorry for what I said about, your pregnancy. I'm sorry that I wasn't concerned. I didn't think about your feelings. I didn't think about you had a miscarriage and all that other stuff. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. And so, Monique accepts the apology or whatever, but Candiace is looking like, okay, why is she apologizing? She feels like it's fake, or she feels like, oh shit, Ashley up one on me, so now I'm gonna apologize to Ashley later. I don't know, but she feels it seems like the way that Candiace expressed herself after she heard Ashley apologize to Monique was like bullshit, or she felt like, oh, she's trying to outdo me. It didn't. I don't know. It's just like Candiace did not feel Ashley's apology at all. Ashley could be sincere because she just had a miscarriage too as well, so she understands what she's going through. And that's when Monique says, like, you know what, people grow, people change, especially after losing a baby. Maybe she feels a different way about things. She looks at life differently, and they kind of like shaded Candiace at that table too when she was like, Robyn was like, that's life experience, basically saying Candiace don't got no life experience. And they also, Robyn's also saying that she's immature, so it is what it is. So we get to the party. They having a good time, baby. They doing their thing. They're popping. They're having a good time, and it's nice. I mean, the food looked delicious. I'm trying to tell you, I wanted some of that food. ASAP. But look at the outfit that Gizelle has on. I really like her outfit. It looks nice too as well. I mean, they was killing in that way. They go Gizelle's father, and then there goes Karen, because Karen and Katie came in late and shit like that. So it is what it is with that situation. She came in late, but Karen, with the wrap on top of her head, she looks nice. I'll give it to Karen. She looks nice. She looks good. So they're at the table right now, and it's not going so good at the table because, the situation about, Ashley and Candiace is not going too well. Candiace just doesn't believe that Ashley really wants to have a baby. She believes like she really wants to have a baby. She wouldn't be out here drinking and doing God knows what or whatever. So that's the situation. But Darby was like, damn, we're gonna have to go here. And Robyn, basically, she's totally on Ashley's side, and even Monique is on Ashley's side, and Karen is kind of like on both ends, and Gizelle's like on both ends too as well. But they really believe that Candiace is stepping over her boundaries, because you already know Gizelle tried to give Candiace a speak like, yo, you was aggressive, you was loud, the other night when we had the summer party, you was all in Ashley's face. And so that's when Candiace tries to apologize to Ashley, basically say, I'm sorry, I hope you can forgive me, and I hope I can go through this journey with you, getting pregnant, your journey of basically trying to become a mother, trying to get pregnant, to Ashley. And Ashley was like, no, it's gonna take me some time, I need to breathe, I need a moment. Then Karen jumps in. Karen was like, see, it sounds like she's speaking my words, because Karen's always talking about, hey, I need some time, baby, you're doing too much, Karen, you didn't have to jump in. And so then everybody's like, oh, like, damn, you got this straight up and down. And Karen is looking like, you got this. Gizelle's looking like you got this. Even Monique is making faces. Even Robyn's making faces. Katie don't even know what's going on. Katie is high as a goddamn kite the whole time that she's there. She is high as a kite, baby. She don't know she don't know if she's coming or going. And so now Candiace feel a certain type of way, like, what you mean? Like, okay, then well, I just don't feel like you really trying to get pregnant. Then Ashley was like, you can't tell me what I'm doing with my vagina. So it is what it is with that situation. It's just like, it's a petty argument, but I could see how Ashley feels a certain way, that why are you coming from my uterus? Why are you coming from my vagina? Why are you coming from me? Like, I'm just drinking, having a good time. And that's the same thing Monique was saying last season. Monique was like, but you know what? Let bygones be bygones. But earlier in the season, Monique was like, I like to see what Ashley's going through, because the same thing that Candiace is doing to Ashley, that's what Ashley did to me. But right now, Monique has singing a different tune. She's basically on Ashley's side with the situation. So it is what it is. And they're just looking at Candiace, like it's like they're also trying Candiace, and Candiace is easy to bait into discussion and to say things. So Candiace doesn't have like a chill pill, or let me sit back and watch, oh, they trying to set me up, or they trying to get me to say something. Like, she doesn't have that awareness, and that's probably from her childhood, because her mother just taught her to be a princess. Her mother didn't teach her that there's wolves out here in these streets, baby. So we have this situation. So now we get to meet, Gizelle's ex-boyfriend. His name is Steve. I don't know how long, I guess they went out when they was in high school. Well, they ain't together no more, but he was there. He was shining in his purple and his white, with his slick bald head all shining. And she was just looking. I just think Gizelle was like, I gotta do something. I need a man on camera, because you know what? Sherman don't want to be here. Sherman don't want to be seen with me. Well, I got somebody that do, and I'm inviting him to my party. Sherman should have been there. That's what she was saying in her head. But, Steve is there. And long behold, you have none other than Ashley sitting here just, chilling. And then we have Karen and, Candiace over there talking. Karen was like, what happened that night? What's going on between you and Ashley? What's happening? She wants to know the lowdown. So then basically Candiace tells her the lowdown that she don't think Ashley really wants to get pregnant, because if she did, she wouldn't be drinking as she drinks as much. And then on top of that, Ashley's being two-faced towards me, and she don't want to forgive me, but she can forgive everybody at the table and actually make peace and let bygones be bygones with everybody, and wants to have a family environment and just be friendly with everybody. But she ain't trying that with me. Because your wounds, you freshly cutting at her when she really is trying to get pregnant. Because the day before, last week, she was kind of depressed when she was talking to her mother, and she actually told her mother on the phone, hey, listen, I'm on my period, I'm spotting, and she was feeling a certain type of way. She was like, I'm gonna wait till I get home and start over again. And so So Karen is over here stirring the pot, because at first Karen was saying that Gizelle was stirring the pot when she had Ashley and she had, Candiace upstairs in her, suite, her presidential suite, and was like, oh, so Candiace, you don't believe Ashley's really trying to get pregnant? So yeah, she was stirring the pot, and now Karen is stirring the pot, foot away from Ashley. Like, Ashley can't hear what Karen and Candiace is talking about. So okay, so anyways, Karen got to get back. So we got Gizelle, this is her ex-boyfriend, whatever, and she's basically explaining that they broke up because she heard a rumor, and she said that she just dropped in like a bad habit. Here comes Karen. Karen was like, hey, Steve, how long was you guys dating? He was like, a year, and then we broke up. He was like, oh, she can't keep a man past a year. I was like, Karen, no, you did not say that. Karen was like, you can't keep a man past a year. I was like, she is so shady. Shady. I was just like, oh no, she did not go there. But yes, she did. She said, she can't keep a man past a year. We need to find out what's going on with her. Something's wrong with her. She can't keep a relationship. She's always self-sabotaging a relationship. I don't know what it is, but hey, get it together. And then Karen walks off. I was like, Karen, you are so shady for that. That was rude and disrespectful to say that and be like, I don't know why she's still single, and basically just throwing shots at Gizelle. But it was kind of like joking, but sometimes you gotta understand that Karen and Gizelle just be going back and forth. You can't tell when they joking or when they actually are dissing each other. Well, actually, you can just say they're always dissing each other, because they're always taking slick shots. And so then Karen is talking to, Ashley about, the Candiace situation. Candiace feel like you want to forgive everybody else, and you want to move forward with relationships with people, but you ain't trying to move forward with her. So she got a problem. She's feeling a certain type of way. And so then then Ashley was like, no. She just started talking about me and spreading these rumors, and she can't tell me when I want to talk to somebody and how I'm treating my other friends. And so then Ashley was like, you can't be judge and jury of who I say yes to, who I say no to, who I want to build with. And I don't know why you putting a clock on my vagina, why you clocking my ovaries, why you clocking my pussy. And so Ashley was like, and Candiace was like, yo, listen, let me tell you this, you are not being fair. I'm not trying to do this, I'm not trying to do that to you. Your friend, you talk about you want to be family, you want to be friendly with everybody else. I apologize to you, and you just throw me to the sand or whatever. So Candiace, you got to know this was coming. You dealing with Ashley. You've been throwing shots at Ashley about Ashley not really having a baby, and she just had a miscarriage. She just got back with her husband, and then on top of that, you supposed to be her friend, she brought you to the show. The last person she thought that would be questioning her pregnancy would be you. And you did. So now you know any chance that Ashley was going to get to take a shot at you, she was. And then you messed up when you wanted to apologize because Ashley apologized to Monique, in my opinion. So now Ashley got that get back and let you know that, hey, it ain't all cookies and creams over here. You gonna talk shit about me, about something real personal. If you was talking about my hair, if you was talking about my looks, if you was talking about something I said about one of the other ladies, it'd be different. But you talking about me not wanting to have a baby when I've been trying to have a baby forever ever. That's why me and my husband separated, because I wanted a damn baby. So Ashley's not hearing it, and Candiace was like, well, you're not trying to be my friend. Like, I'm saying I'm sorry. And she was like, well, I need some time. So they're going back and forth. It's not working out. And the ladies are telling Candiace, stop it. Chill out. Chillax, relax, girl. So everybody's just throwing the finger over there at, Candiace, because they feel like Candiace is wrong on this one. So it is. I like Monique's braids. Look how nice and pretty her braids are. So moving on from that, we got Candiace and Gizelle singing happy birthday to her father. They sound okay, but it was just happy birthday, but the ladies was laughing at them over there at the table, laughing at them singing. Even Katie woke up, her drunk ass woke up and was like, oh no, you got Karen over there laughing, Monique's laughing, they're like, it's horrible. And then Ashley actually cut off the birthday singing, so Candiace couldn't sing no more. Look at Candiace with her pants on, you can see her ass cheeks. Candiace is chilling, baby. Let me tell you. And they said Candiace, I think it was Monique and Robyn's, or it could have been, I think it was Monique, or if it was either Karen that said that Candiace is the new Ashley, like Dipsy. I was like, no, they are too much. So now they're getting ready to bounce because they tired. But you know what, Gizelle is going to go out with Steve and have a good time, and Katie is somewhere getting high somewhere in New Orleans because she didn't go straight to bed. She went out and she partied too as well. So we got that situation. Now they're getting ready to go for breakfast. Everything seemed good at the table, but it's not really that good. It's like, they're trying to have a conversation to talk to each other, but Karen is really not feeling that at all. And basically, Gizelle was just like, I had a good time with Steve, we was out. And then you have Katie, she still hung over, the room's a mess and everything like that. I don't know what Katie be doing. So now we get to this little shindig and they over here chilling. Candiace has a bug on her and she's not feeling it and she's screaming. We got Robyn over here making fun of her, talking about like her antics, and the way that she acts is just hilarious. If she wants to make a fool of herself on camera, I'm gonna laugh. And I was like, come on, Robyn, why you gotta do that? She said she's a little bit annoying, And we also had Robyn say it took her 2 to 3 years to actually be friends with Ashley. So basically Robyn is really on Ashley's side when it comes to Candiace and when it comes to Ashley, basically letting Candiace know it's going to take you a while to build that friendship, since you guys' relationship went downhill. So it is what it is. I was just like, oh no. And then we have over there at that table, basically Karen was just trying to ask, where was I? Karen was trying to ask Gizelle, like, what's going on with her and Sherman. And Gizelle was like, I'm not answering that question. I don't know why you asking me that question. Like, come on now, or whatever. Like, come on, I'm not answering that question. I was just like, are you kidding me? So they looking at her like, why did you even bring up Sherman? And so Gizelle was feeling a certain type of way, like, why are you bringing up Sherman? Why are you talking about Sherman right now? I'm talking about Steve. You got in my business and was talking about, me, and you was talking about me to Steve, basically saying that I can't keep a man and all that other good stuff. So it went downhill from there. And then Gizelle is just over there and Robyn are just looking at Karen like, Karen, what are you doing? What are you saying, girl? Like, come on. So they're not trying to hear it. She's not trying to discuss Sherman at all. She's not trying to discuss anything that has to do with Sherman. Point blank period when it comes to Karen, because she don't want Karen to know none of her business, because Karen is friends with Sherman's ex-wife. So it is what it is. I was just like, okay, that's how we gonna do it. And so, but Karen has not stopped yet. So they went out to have, some bread and sugar and hot chocolate, and basically, Gizelle's talking about her having a good time with Steve and this and that and being happy. And Karen was like, "You look happy." And Gizelle was like, "Yeah, I always look happy." She was like, "No, I'm saying you look happy because you was next to this guy, next to this man or whatever." Basically painting that image of what Gizelle's daughter said, that their mother is only happy when she's in a relationship or whatever. So then Karen was like, "So what's up with you and Sherman? I thought the last time that you guys were in counseling." And then, Gizelle was like, "I'm not answering any question. I'm not going to answer any question. I'm not going to answer anything that you got to say to me. I don't want to hear it." Blase ain't a third. She don't want to hear it. But Karen did cuss out Gizelle and was like, "Yo, listen, you're not going to disrespect me. You're going to talk to me no certain type of way or whatever. I'm not hearing it. I'm not down for that bullshit or whatever." And she's cussing and she's swearing. She's like, "I don't know who you talking to. I don't know who you talking about boundaries and shit like that. The boundaries are down. And like, I ain't gonna be your stool pigeon, mother effer." I was like, "Oh no." Robyn jumps in. Robyn was like, "Yo, listen, Karen, just chill out, relax. Like, you're swearing." Karen was like, "You know what? I'll take it in account, okay, Robyn. I'll speak to my therapist about it." And basically, Karen is like, "You just didn't want me to out you because I know that Sherman was seen as sex with another woman. So if you know that, Karen, why you pushing it?" And Karen already said a couple of episodes ago that she know what was going on with Sherman and Gizelle, because Sherman has been out here dating other women, being seen with other women, and that's the word on the curve because Potomac is so small, basically. So she knows the deal. So she's only pushing buttons just to push buttons, because she don't need to ask her that question when her and Gizelle had a conversation where Sherman was off limits. And Karen agreed to that, but Karen was like, "Well, you want me to be friends, but I can't ask you questions." Well, I guess you can't ask her questions about Sherman, and Gizelle can't ask you questions about your business unless you bring somebody from Target, that can put your merchandise in the store. So it seems like Karen and Gizelle going to be going back and forth. It's not going to, basically Gizelle feels like, her and Karen ain't, she's tired of taking Karen's shit. But Gizelle got to realize she did a lot of shit to Karen last season, and Karen did a lot of shit to, Gizelle, but not as much as Gizelle did to Karen last season. And then on top of that, Karen was pissed off. Karen was pissed off. Karen was like, "Yo, don't tell me what I can and what I cannot ask." I was just like, "Oh no, like we gonna really go there with the discussion." I was just like, You can't tell Karen nothing. Karen is not feeling Gizelle, and it's like anything that Gizelle does, Karen is on her, because I think Karen felt like she got played last season, and I feel like she thinks that she has a bone to pick with Gizelle. She's not gonna let Gizelle slide or get away with anything at all. So we'll see what happens with that situation. I was like, And plus, Karen was also upset with Gizelle because Gizelle was asking her, "Oh, I went out to hang out with Steve because, Monique's pregnant and you grieving." And so Karen was like, I need you to stop saying that I'm grieving. You know what I mean? Like, why you got to keep throwing that up? You've been saying that all the time." But earlier in the day, I think Monique is the one that said something about Karen grieving, and then her being pregnant. Somebody mentioned it earlier, but I don't think it was Gizelle. But Karen is saying that Gizelle has been mentioning that she's grieving. And I believe I heard Gizelle say that in a few episodes, that, "Oh yeah, she's grieving," while they was in New Orleans. So Karen is like, "Stop taking shots at me." So that's what Karen, so it's like Karen and Gizelle's tit for tat. I don't think there's anything pure with that. I don't think they really trust each other or really like each other anymore at all, period. Point blank. That's what I think, my peeps, my peoples. Hey, what's up, 4411 Shorty? Hey, what's up? What's good? Do you have a channel? Karen and Gizelle need to stop already. They ain't gonna stop. They gonna keep going with the bullshit. I'm like, come on. But they are so petty. They be throwing all types of shots at each other. And it's like, you can't say Karen is totally wrong. You can't say Gizelle's totally wrong, because they be going back and forth at each other. They just be doing this shit to each other. Like, yo, they just be doing this shit to each other. But hey, what's up? Thank you for watching along with me. Let me check you out. Let me see what's good with you. Let me see what's popping. 411 Shorty. Hey, what's up? I'm checking out your channel. It's all good. Puka Beats is in the building. I don't know if he's still here, but he be making music. You guys check out each other's channel. Share the video. Like the video. It's cool. But what do you guys think about Candiace? Do you think Candiace is wrong for coming after, Ashley, I don't have a channel. Should start one. Really loving your hair. Thank you. Yeah, you should start a channel. Why not? Shit, why not? Everybody needs to be having a platform to speak your mind and say the shit that you need to say. Cause there be a lot of shit that you gotta talk about. Sometimes you gotta say some things out here. And plus, if you have information, you have knowledge and wisdom, and you want to share it, share it. Cause a lot of people need it. Let me tell you, we all need to learn a little something here and there. You know what I'm saying? But Trees, what's up? So the episode was okay. I just really liked the part of, Gizelle showing the part about Black history, showing the part about slavery. I'm in the UK early as hell over here. Oh shit, it's only 12:16 a.m. over here, baby. Oh yeah, you up early. You in the UK, chilling in the UK, baby. I haven't been to you. I don't think I've been to the UK. I don't think so. Miss Drake, hey, what's up? What's poppin', Miss Drake? How you doing? What's cracking lacking? Candiace came from the wrong angle. Yeah, she did. She came from the wrong angle. And maybe she should have talked to Ashley on the side and say, hey, Ashley, I'm just concerned because I see you drinking. I know you're trying to have a baby, and I heard some studies that say like alcohol may affect you. And then Ashley would have said, hey, listen, the doctor told me that I can drink, because Ashley said the doctor said that she can drink. It's okay for her to drink, a blase and a third. But I just think Candiace wanted to get back at Ashley too, because Candiace also feel like Ashley did her in last season. Ashley and Candiace started off real strong and they just separated real quick or whatever. But I just want to know if Gizelle is trying to take Candiace under her wing to move her away from Karen. You know what I'm saying? Because, everybody's, they'll tolerate Karen. But it seems like Robyn's tolerance of Karen is going really, really low. And it's like anytime Karen is saying something towards Gizelle, when Gizelle's there and Robyn's there, Robyn's going to jump in and defend Robyn's gonna jump in and defend, Gizelle. And Karen doesn't have anybody that would help her other than, Candiace. Candiace will jump here and there. I think Monique has learned her lesson. I think I don't, when I say learn her lesson, like the shit went bad when she tried to bring, Sherman's, ex-wife around and then tell a story about Sherman getting caught at the park buying some coochie, la, la, la. He was paying $5 sucky, baby. He was doing that. Ashley's been saying the season started, she's trying to get pregnant. So she's been cutting back on the liquor, but has a Corona here in her hand every single day out. Yeah, she does have liquor. Well, every time they show it, they show her with liquor or whatever, but that's how they probably edit it, just like the way they did Monique last season. Every time you turn around, they show Monique being intoxicated, saying that she had a drinking problem. So it is what it is with that situation. I'm just like, yo, they be wildin'. They be dead up wildin'. I think this light is too bright. One of these lights are too bright because it's just shining. I think it's this one. Nope, that's not the one. That's not the light. But I got mad lights on. And I want to turn that one off, but I don't know which one. I got mad lights. There's mad lights in this bitch. And I'm shining. I can see myself shining in the camera. I'm thinking about cocoa butter because I was watching, what is that show? The Shy. I've been watching The Shy, but I don't know if I'm going to review The Shy anymore. Just because the numbers are just not there with the watch hours and with the revenue is not there. But anyways, this was a good episode. I just like the fact that Gizelle did show a lot of, Black history. She showed when they went to the plantation. She showed the suffering of slaves and what slaves went through, the kids, the women, and all the history that she put on the last 2 episodes. I do appreciate Gizelle for that. But I think definitely she be shading Karen and Karen be shading her. Karen is just waiting. Karen is just like on it because I think she felt like, Gizelle got away with it last season because Karen was going through some shit last season. But Karen was on the Wendy Williams show and she got shaded on that show and she didn't want to admit to anything. Wendy Williams was like, me and you can't go shopping, Karen. You ain't got no money. You broke. I was like, yo. Well, I like all the ladies on the show. There's not one lady on the show that I don't like. All the shows that I watch, even Real Housewives of Atlanta, I like everybody on the show for a different reason. And sometimes I can see that they do shit that's fucked up and I'll say it. But I don't personally dislike anybody on any of these shows that I review. Only one person I don't like on one show I review is what is it? Black Ink Crew Chicago. I do not like Lily. Lily is the only person on reality TV that I don't like, that I cannot stand. That's the only person. Other than that, I like everybody. Everybody has great attributes and everybody have great faults. So I love just talking about all the ladies on all the shows that I review, because I don't have anything personally, or I'm not like a super fan. I just like the damn show because I've been watching this shit, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But damn, it's 12:20. I appreciate you guys coming through. I really appreciate it so much. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. Peep Squad is in the building. Thank you guys for coming through. If you got a channel, shout out your channel now. Check each other out. I can't stand Liddy. Was so pissed to see her back. Thank you, Jesus. There's somebody in this room that understands me. Nobody be feeling me in my comment section. I can't stand that bitch. She gets on my nerves so bad. Like, OMG. Oh, she get on my nerves so bad. Thank you, 411. I really do appreciate that, because like I'm just want to make sure I'm not the only one, because it's like she be doing the worst shit ever. Like, there's no way that she would be able to say all the disrespectful shit that she says and get away with it. And then how can they just film with her? Like, I'll be like, yo, like, come on, she's eating and making money off these people, on these black people on Black Ink Crew Chicago, but she constantly calling them the N-word and being disrespectful with it. And no one is saying any Mexican slurs or saying any Latino slurs at all. And she's just so ignorant. She can't fight at all. She can't fight, period. All she does is use her body mass and weight to hold them down, and she moves around. She don't got no stance, no nothing. She's sloppy, she's drunk. I wouldn't let her give me a tattoo because she doesn't look clean either. You know what I'm saying? She be wildin'. I cannot stand that lady at all. Yo, there's no way I could ever film where I can't believe how she act and was straight off the jump. Yeah, straight off the jump, disrespectful. As soon as she get drunk, she get mad at anybody, she'll call them the N-word. Okay, and then her excuses, well, I'm not prejudiced, I'm not racist. Yes, you are, because you only use the N-word. You don't use it in casual conversation, like, oh, that's a dope diss. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna be chilling with my or anything like that. Only when she's mad and she's trying to yell and scream and she's angry, she brings out the N-word. But in regular conversation, she's on the show talking, she don't use the N-word. And then on top of that, she knows she can beat up Charmaine, she knows she can beat up Danielle, and she beat them up. Yeah, I hope Ryan, I know Ryan's gonna let her back. Let me tell you, Ryan's gonna let her back. One of them are going to let her back. They're going to feel sorry for her. And they're going to do it. But we already know that Lily has been around the Black Ink Crew with her lips in her mouth. And her two lips. She's nothing but drama. She's the worst type of drama, because her drama don't even be right. She just be picking on people that can't fight back. That's number one. But what pisses me off is just when she uses the N-word and she acts like it's about it, like she's about it. And then on top of that, when they try to explain to Lily, like, it's disrespectful for you to use that word and the way that you use it, and then instead of Lily apologizing to everybody that was telling her that they feel disrespected, they don't feel comfortable with her saying the N-word, she turns around and she does a Mexican museum and says, this is the plight that my people went through. She never apologized. So therefore, to me, you're a racist ass bitch, because you couldn't even hear what they were saying, but yet you want to show what you went through and what your people went through. No one on that show is disrespecting your people or disrespecting your race or your culture. You were doing that to us. You're doing that shit on national TV. If I could ever put my hand, if I can just throw hot water on her, I just want to throw hot water on her. That's it. She gets, look at me, I'm going in on her. I can't stand the bitch. It is what it is. Like, she's so disrespectful. There's no way that she would be allowed to do that around anybody. That's because they got security. So anyways, thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my people. Shit is going down this week. I want to say, let Bushwick Bill, I want to lift him up in prayer from the Ghetto Boys, that he stay healthy, that he survives his pancreas cancer. Right now he's in a hospital. There was a lot of stories that saying that he was deceased. I did do a video about, I did about 2 videos about Bushwick Bill, but the other video I did today, I put it on unlisted because it didn't, he's still alive, but everybody is saying that he's in the hospital, whatever. So I send healing, I send power, I send knowledge. I just send everything to him for him to be able to wake up and be healthy, and him to go back to doing what he loves to do best, rap, take care of his kids, and basically teach the youth, and actually with his skills. But I want to say thank you, Bushwick Bill, because your music and your lyrics opened my eyes, and I loved your music. I loved your lyrics. Sometimes the lyrics and the words that you use, I had to go get a dictionary and look it up. I had to see how you rhyme the words. And the Ghetto Boys put so many people on. So many people love the Ghetto Boys because they taught a different way of rapping too. Rapping about everything. So Bushwick Bill, we lift you up in prayer that you get healed, that you become strong and powerful, and you're able to go back to your legend status and be healthy and beat cancer. That God comes down, and all the guys come down and heal your body. They touch them doctors to heal you, Bushwick Bill. We lift you up in prayer that you survive. One love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. Thank you guys for coming through. I'm signing off. I'm going to try to do all my reviews live. I'm going to try because it's much better for me, and it's much better for me to get to know my peeps and my peoples. So peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples, and thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate it, baby.